So what's up?
I'm just literally just vibing.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Just kind
it's
of just kind of
not.
making it through the fucking day.
Oh my god, it's just. Is this just? I don't know how long like all the assorted virus shenanigans are gonna go on, but it's like sometimes it just feels like is this just gonna be like a,
Forever, forever,
my
ever.
life now? Yeah,
Right. I hope not. I would love to be able to like
yeah.
feel the.
Starting on that good note.
I would really just love to at some point again in my life feel the touch of someone who is not my immediate family when I am hugging them.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like I would
Or
love if I
just
could just
like
like feel the touch of another human being.
I'm pretty sure like the approximately like 2.5 times I've gone on a pod in the past year, I have brought up how much I miss the bus, but holy shit, I miss the fucking bus. Every time, but like,
Oh.
and like, I live on a couple, near a couple, relatively major intersections, so like, I always see the buses going up and down the street, the air
Yeah.
brakes, like, just breaking my eardrum.
Yeah.
I miss it.
It's where yeah. It's ugh. I miss bus. I did so much reading on bus, both of book and of post.
I mean, that's the real. What? Okay, so the version of like the where do you work out at the library meme, but like the where do you study, and it's a library guy, and then the one with the huge brain on the right is posts at the posts.
I study at posting.
Yeah, I mean, like if you think about it, there's probably if you're counting all DMs, group chats, there
Discord, yeah.
like the volume of posts through the last 3 decades that we've been able to post versus written literature throughout human history. It's like I don't think there's a contest. It's got to be
Right.
the posts.
All we do is post day in, day out. Every day we post more than 10 that I sit here and I'm like I'm trying to read a book. I've got Gideon the Ninth on my nightstand. And I've been trying to read it bit by bit. And I get through like a chapter a day and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm done reading book for the day. I'll look at posts for an hour and a half now and like
Oh, an
imbibe
hour
like
and a
10
half, sure.
Yeah, that's a low
That's how
number.
long I look at posts is an hour and a half,
That's a
definitely.
low that yeah, I'm lowballing that if I'm being honest. I have been watching a lot of anime lately, and the thing is, anime requires my full attention, so I cannot read post and watch anime unless I'm watching a dub, which I'm not watching a dub.
Right, yeah. The subtitles are, they really ruin it. And sometimes it's like you zone out for like 2 minutes watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and then you realize you, like looking at your phone, looking at posts, and then you realize you did it, like you missed like an
Right?
entire 3 episode arc
Like
because
me,
you forgot that you don't know Japanese.
me like doing like the pressing my fingers together emoji to my girlfriend, like, babe, can we go back like 3 minutes? I completely missed the entirety of what was just said, and it seemed pretty important.
Oh,
And then Sophie says, yes, we can.
I don't think. I'm trying to think of have I ever like besides like going to a film theater and oh yeah I mean I guess I watched Game of Thrones in person a couple times with other people would not
Hmm.
recommend but
Yeah,
yeah
it
mostly
was
I
fun when we
don't
did it
watch
together.
things that I haven't seen before like with friends like Netflix and chill is usually just like whatever sitcom we've seen like a million times before like fucking
Right.
on Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, no, so Sophie and
I
I are
don't like
always.
I don't I've never like sat down and like watched like a serious drama with someone and I can only imagine it would be I have seen like Better Call Saul seasons 3 and 4 probably I think like 2.5 times now and I don't remember anything that happened. I'm gonna have to go back again.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like
I
that.
the thing is that they're always making new anime. They're always making new anime. And the thing is that there's not like the Sopranos of anime where it's like
I thought that was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I mean it kind of is. You know, you might be onto something with that is the thing. But the thing is that there's just so much new anime all the time, and so I've always just got Sophie and I just always have our fucking hands full with like because we have like our regular shows that we keep up with, and then like we go back, like we have our seasonal shows that we watch like when the new episodes come out, but we also have like I'll pick a show for us to watch, and then she'll pick a show, and I'll pick a show, and they'll pick a show, and so we go back and forth between that for the shows that we're mainlining. Our current lineup is Laid Back Camp, Yudu Camp, Horimiya, Jujutsu Kaisen, Yashahime, and the Tatami Galaxy. Those are the shows that we're watching right now, which is a lot of shows. We have a lot of options whenever we fire up the Discord call.
Yeah, many shows. It's just so much easier to just watch
things you've seen a billion times.
Put on something you've seen a million times in English before. Yeah, I still haven't gotten around to Haikyuu, right?
It's really good is the thing, and you should get around to it.
The boys.
Oh, you
so
will.
I want to catch up with the boys.
You will love the boys. If Kay hears this, she will shoot me on sight. But I don't think the dub is that bad. I think if you can handle it, the sub is better. But the dub is pretty good.
No, I will always I will never watch like dubs unless it's like I've already seen the sub.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's just I have to actually pay attention to the screen for more than 30 seconds at a time, which is difficult for me.
Yeah,
but I can do it, but it's just like when I just want to zone out in front of the TV and like eat dinner and look at post. Like I just put on like fucking Burn After Reading or some shit.
God, I should watch them. I should watch a lot of movies.
Sarah, it is so funny.
Is it like is it funnier like in the current political landscape?
Yeah, I think it just gets.
I feel like I see that clip of J.K. Simmons saying, "What the fuck did we learn about this?" Like, I feel like I see that everywhere now.
Yeah, no, I mean, like that's how it ends with an extremely great scene. That's just like, oh, so this is how like the deep state has operated for just like the past fucking forever since OSS. I don't remember.
That stands for other people's sussy.
It does, yes. Sussy, huh? That's a word.
Yeah. Sorry, we talked about OPP on Special Grade Snacks today, so I got OPP on the mind.
Other Cecil's sussy. Yeah, but
other people's pussy. Other Cecil's sussy.
There was literally like a plot. The plot of Burn After Reading is like a disgruntled like CIA agent
rogue White House staffer.
At rogue White House staffer played by John Malkovich writes like a bitchy autobiography like the million like Trump books that happened and loses a draft and world's stupidest man Brad Pitt finds it and decides to and like they attempt to like blackmail him for it, and then like they try to take it to the Russian embassy and try to like sell it as a state secret, and the like ambassadors just look at it like, oh, what the fuck, this is stupid. But that literally happened in the wake of Stupid Bastille Day. The Groiper woman who was photographed with like a siege mask and like a gun like at home, who was arrested for stealing the laptop from Nancy Pelosi's office, tried to sell it to the Russians. That
sounds like a pretty good movie. I rewatched Fargo recently. It's got me like in a Coen mood.
Fargo is so good. Burnout Reading is more like laugh out loud funny than Fargo is, I think. But Fargo is extremely funny.
I've seen the scene of Brad Pitt getting shot in the face. That's pretty funny.
Brad Pitt's performance in Burn After Reading is like the funniest thing I've ever. He is just God's perfect himbo. Just absolutely nothing up there. It's fantastic. He's so he just like nails just like a complete just beautiful idiot. It's good.
I think that the Mueller report or whatever the fuck that movie that's coming out is called, whenever that happens, it should just be Burn After Reading. I haven't seen it, like I just said, but like...
Oh no, the Comey... There was like a mini-series about like the Comey...
Oh yeah, and who the fuck was playing Trump in that one? It was someone really funny.
I don't remember, but I can picture it in my mind, and it's really funny. Like... God, media from the past 4 years is just gonna age like dog shit on a hot summer day, huh?
Brendan Gleeson.
Excellent.
Alistair Moody is here, and he's being mean old Drumpf.
Orange Man bad.
Oh, God. Okay. Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone. It's your number one. It's your number one. Oh, we never forgave you for that time 4 years ago when I offered you a couple of French fries and you just took a fistful, and it was the majority of my French fries, and I've been mad at you ever since. Podcast. Mm-hmm. And because we watched Jew on the Grudge. The joke is that I have a grudge over those French fries.
Oh,
And I'm Sarah, and I'm joined this week by a friend. It's Caroline.
Hi, I'm Caroline. It's me.
From online.
Yeah, you may have seen some of my posts.
You may have seen some posts. You may have heard her voice on Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die, which is like honestly half the people who've been on this podcast are co-hosts on Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die.
All right, the noisepace.xyz universe, lots of overlap.
Yeah.
It just sort of free form.
Now, Caroline, this is your first time on this podcast, so tell the listening audience a little bit about yourself. What's your deal? What's your vibe? What's your history with horror movies?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Lots of very overwhelmed because lots of stuff to talk about there. Horror movies and like horror in general is just like I love the shits. I've been watching horror movies is sort of like what got me like into movies when I was in middle school, starting with like questionably age appropriate in ascending order Poltergeist, The Birds, and The Shining, which I watched about like 100 times in the month of June 2009, and I can probably still like just like I know every beat of that movie. But I just really love scary movies and like horror in general. It's funny because like I really hate like physically being startled, so like don't even I will not even fucking look at a haunted house.
No,
do
absolutely
not even take me there. And I also hate like roller coasters and shit, but like and also I will look up if like a movie is like super jump scary on the internet before I go see it in the theater.
Right.
In the before times when we could still see shit in the theater. But like, yeah, I really hate jump scares, but I really like to seek out horror shit. Like I like to get the feeling of being really scared without it being like a cheap thing.
Yeah.
Like I was
you love to play the game of Where's Pierogi.
Yeah, Where's Pierogi? A classic game from Grace Spellman on Twitter. And you can also play. It's also the scariest thing that can happen in a horror movie. Is when
I'm playing fucking Where's Pierogi with Toni Collette at the end of Hereditary. It's truly the scariest part of the movie.
Yeah. So like when I was in middle school, I was like super into creepypasta, and like because it had that kind of veneer of suspension of disbelief, because it's and not like the stuff that's like my son watched an episode of Caillou that doesn't exist, part 8 out of 9 on reddit.com/no-sleep.
Right, for more of that content, listen to Nana Roy's Nightmare in Era.
Oh yeah, I can't wait until she summons me for Nightmare in Era. I'm on.
God, that's gonna be such. That's gonna be such a powerful episode.
I think I'm in like April or something, but yeah, no.
Oh yeah, that's what I had too.
I'm gonna talk about smile.jpg, which scared the shit out of me when I was 11. Because, like, again, it's sort of like and not anymore because I'm, like, an adult, allegedly, but,
Right, you're not terrified
especially
of
when
Jeff
you're
the
a
Killer.
kid. Yeah, no.
Not
It's
anymore,
like
at least.
it feels like a little more real when it's like like a screenshot of like 5 different 2-paragraph stories from like 4chan's X board, and sometimes
Right.
it's a GIF where a scary woman comes out.
Right.
Like that is
or
the
like
shit
it's
that
a...
really like got under my skin.
It's oh god, have you ever seen that one fucking that I think it's Korean horror manga, that one that's like available online and like...
No, but I know what it is, and I know because it's a famous jump scare. So
Yeah.
that's why I've never read it, because I know that it like takes control of your computer's volume and shit.
Yeah, I haven't read the whole thing. I only read a little bit because I was like 17 years old and someone was like, "Hey, check this out." And I was like, "Oh, cool, a comic." I'm going to scroll down. And then at a certain point when I scrolled down,
oh no.
It did scrolling by itself to just like show like a bunch of like, it did like a flip book style thing where it just like showed a bunch of panels in the same spot like on my screen. And it was someone's neck like turning 180 degrees like The Exorcist style, and my computer made a sound as it did.
Yeah. That's what it famously does.
And then I closed it and I went to school really scared for the rest of the day, and I haven't looked at it since. And that was a decade ago.
Oh, I remember when Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared came out, and my friends like showed me it at lunch, and I was just like in a like the vibe was just fucking off for the rest of the day. Like I was so like just like again like it's kind of like I mean like not the original Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is trite now, but it's like a well-worn concept, but like it did like it's just like throw me off because the vibes are so bad. But
yeah,
what I'm trying to get... Oh, sorry. Yeah, what I'm trying to get at is like engaging with like horror, like works of like horror fiction, so like novels and like movies and shit, short stories. It never like gets me, or like I'm always trying to find something that gets me, because the act of like consuming a fictional media like that puts so much remove between me and like what I'm consuming that it like can't even be scary anymore. Like what I go to now for scary kicks is like, and like also a ton of funny shit, as you've probably seen on Twitter lately, is like the Reddit paranormal boards and like missing 411 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like anonymous people talking about it, and sometimes it's like, when I was a child, I saw a man in a plaid shirt. Like, it rocks. It's awesome. But,
I truly do long for the days when I was scared down to my very bones by seeing like someone, because I didn't know that you could like edit video game things. So I saw, I saw Ben drown and I was like, oh fuck, that's real. And I was scared for a week.
Oh yeah, no, when I was 11 and read like Smile.jpg, I was convinced that shit was real for like a year. Or like not even like convinced it was, I mean like first I was like convinced it was real with like, or not like real, but like I know that this is probably fake, but I kind of believe it like in my heart. And like just like it was so like scary to me that like for like a couple of years afterwards, like I couldn't even like look at it, which it like it's an image that's like startling at first, but you look at it for like a second and it's like, oh, this is not like that.
Yeah. Like
it's just like a stupid Photoshop. But like it was very like I could not look at that shit for like years and years and years, because it was so it got under my skin, because like it felt real, even like after I stopped believing or like sort of suspecting, there might be something to this. Like the image itself still freaked me the fuck out because it had that association.
Yeah, the image of the dog with very real teeth. We love Smile Dog.
Yeah, he's smiling.
He's a friend.
Face app Smile Dog. Face app Smile Dog.
Please.
Yes.
Can someone hold on? I actually have Face app on my phone. I'm gonna just grab a JPEG of. I'm just gonna grab smiledog.jpg, see if Face app can do something for me.
Yeah, maybe it can make him a woman. Give it.
Oh shit! Sexy, damn! Smile Dog sexy now?
Yeah. thick AF.
I'm like seeing
Yes.
which one is it? Wait, which one's Smile Dog? Is it the like dark image of the husky or like the really?
There's a couple ones. The original one is the one that's really bright red and yellow contrasting.
Gotcha.
Yes, so this extremely long-winded is getting to so there's because of like the remove, it's like there's only been a couple pieces of horror media that I've ever like really like gotten to me.
Yeah.
And one of them was Hereditary because and that's a lot of and that's also because it's a very like scary movie, and it's also because like I saw it like knowing nothing about it, but it was like the like opening weekend, like peak hype, like internet saying scariest movie of all time, or like Exorcist shit. And so I was like, it was like the peak conditions to get like really scared by that movie.
Sorry, I couldn't get Smile Dog to work, but
okay.
I do have a really great image that I need to just send to you. I just did it on a whim, and it is.
All right, yeah. Which
I was like, oh, I have this image in my phone. I'm just gonna post it in general. Actually, no, I'll put it in the guest room. Save it for the. We'll post the.
A little
we'll
treat.
post it to the public. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yes, excellent. When we do get to the movie, I do want to talk about how nice this little boy that Sarah just face app is.
Yeah. So for reference, I just put the face app smile on the kid on the movie poster. And it came out great.
Mm-hmm. So there's like also like there's like different categories of like horror media like affecting me. There's like straight like gross out, like which is just like gore doesn't necessarily bother me, but like extended like torture and shit does. So like Sk8 the Killer is like I saw like that movie like through my fingers. And then there's like movies that are horrifying, but not necessarily. I wouldn't call them scary, but I was fucking horrified, like Martyrs, which is also really gory, but I wouldn't put it in the same category of like Sk8 the Killer.
Martyrs?
Like, Martyrs, yeah. It's like it's extremely gory, and like the thing that like the ending scene put me through the roof, but it was more of like the build up to it than like the actual gore itself. And then there's like movies that are like that I'm like having a physical like scared reaction. So Hereditary.
Yep, Hereditary.
Oh wait, there's one more, sorry. Movies that are like some of my favorite horror movies, like Eraserhead and like The Witch and The Shining, and I'll just start listing like 5 million that don't like scare me, but like it's like going to a Halloween party. It's like it like the aesthetics of like the creepy shit. It's like, oh, like I am very much enjoying this. Like this is fun for me because I like this shit. Like I sort of found out that like I got like The Witch, like the aesthetics, like dialogue, all of it, like the scary stuff that happens, like the woods, all of that shit just like elates me. Like The Witch is like fun for me to watch, but like I watched it with my mom, and like she was entertained, but was extremely like freaked the fuck out. It's not because it's like a scary movie, but it's just like, I don't know, like that sort of style like appeals to me. It's like, yeah, like Halloween decorations, or like walking through a neighborhood on trick or treat. But it does not actually, it might like sort of be like, ooh, like I can see like how like that is kind of creepy, but it doesn't like really get me. Right. And then there's the movies that really get me. So Hereditary, and then fucking this one, Ju-on the Grudge, which I just watched for the first time last year, or
yep,
like
2019,
3 months ago. No, 2020, 3 months ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it took us 25 minutes, bit of a long road, but you know what? We're finally here to talk about the Grudge.
We're finally here. Yeah, the Grudge. Yeah, and it's just, I guess like horror is like like fucking duh, because it's a base emotion, extremely subjective, like what freaks you out or not. But like, so like this is a movie that I can't articulate what all the buttons are, but it hit all my fucking buttons. Like when you're
Right.
walking, like when you're taking a hike and you notice that like all the birds have gone quiet and like you can't hear shit because there's a predator around.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Like
think. I'm trying to think of the
it just
last
gets
movie that
me.
like. I'm trying to think of the last movie that like really
Oh,
fucking goozled me that wasn't Hereditary.
oh, I like had to. I was just watching a Lake Mungo the other month, and I had to like turn it off when it got to the scene because I was watching at 3 a.m. and it was just like I am too fucking
Jump scare,
freaked
you
out by
get
this.
one.
I also
Jump scare, you get one.
it's like well, I actually like paused it before the like jump scare part of it came up. I just like saw the fucking faces like nope, nope. So like that is a button of
A fucked up
like
guy, basically.
waterlogged corpses is a don't fucking like that shit.
Yeah, waterlogged corpses are they stink pretty bad too, I'm told.
This is a reference that I don't get, I assume.
I don't think I don't think it's a reference.
Oh, it just sort of, yeah. I mean, true emoji.
Just the true emoji.
Mm-hmm. So this movie's fucking freaky.
Yeah. So it's Ju-on, the Grudge. We start with a man murdering his wife and child. Or no, just his wife,
And
right?
no, wife, kid, and cat.
Okay, yeah. He kills the wife. He kills his kid. He kills his cat.
Mm-hmm.
And his son Toshio, who is we see him. Sometimes he's blue and sometimes he's regular.
Yeah, so there's
That's what that's what happened. That's what happened to that's what happened to Ned Umber after the Night King killed him.
Yeah,
was blue.
Toshio's the flaming child.
He was
There's
blue,
like
but then the Nightman died and he was regular.
That
Sorry.
fucking show.
I've just been thinking about how that show ends lately, and I'm sorry.
You're
but
not
like,
the only one.
But the thing is, this is the first time that we've had like two like old school Peagot heads on in a long while, like excluding like
word?
the like let me check our history because like I mean I did one with Brooks and Eddie, but like that was like for Schlocktober, and I did not want to bring the bad of of Game of Thrones into that.
Yeah, it's a fucking bad show.
Like you are the first, like not since Roy. Like Roy was the last one, but like Roy was not even like a Peagot poster. Roy is just like a friend of the pod poster. Like it's
Roy's not in Peabody?
No, Roy's in Peagot, but like Roy is in Peagot as like a friend of the pod, not as like a Peagot poster.
Okay.
I know Roy listens to Peagot, but like I consider you
kind
like
of
a
a
Peagot
latecomer.
poster.
Yeah. Okay.
You and I are doing clown to clown communication, thinking about the Wyndham Hotel pants pooper.
God.
Listen to the last season of Post Game of Thrones.
It is. It
Listen
should
to
be
all of
the
Post Game of
Library
Thrones, but listen to the
Congress.
last season of Post Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god. We can't talk about Game of Thrones.
I came up with a theory about the two ghosts that you see in this movie throughout the most. So there is
Kayako and Toshio.
Yeah, Kayako, the wife. I don't know. It's just funny that just being a wife is funny. I'm sorry.
Wife ghost.
And then there's
Found a new type of ghost.
wife ghost.
Wife
Wife
ghost.
ghost. And then there's Toshio, the son, and Toshio like. He's not scary. He just sort of just like sits and like looks at you. And sometimes he's blue and sometimes he's regular, but he's just like a very round boy. And he just sort of looks. He doesn't, he's just a nice. But Kayako is fucking petrifying. And she's always like, when you start seeing her like halfway through the movie, she starts like crawling like on her elbows, like at like all odd,
Right,
like
and
disjointed ankles. And
she's got her wrist turned like 180 degrees the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But so like Kaiko she's scary because she's pointy, and then Toshio is nice because he's round. It's like the Booba Kiki dynamic in this movie.
Yeah. And this gives a curse to the everything. This gives a curse to the house.
Mm-hmm. The house is now fucked. So
The house is now just
the,
absolutely fucking goozled.
yeah, the murders were so horrible that it's just permanently. It's just the vibes are just fucking terrible, man. It's
Like
just
I don't want to like be like, you know, nitpicky McFucker here. Just like I'm just like curious if this is like if there was anything particularly abhorrent about, like, don't get me wrong, murdering your wife, child, and cat is like bad, but I feel like that has happened enough times in someone's house to like I don't know. I feel like there should be more hauntings. Maybe there are. And this
sure,
is just,
yeah.
this is just one of them.
I saw like I've done no research about either this movie or Japan culture in the 2000s, but I think I saw that the movies or someone say that's kind of a commentary or like not a commentary, but like the way social issues show up in movies on like domestic violence in Japan.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure though, but I think it's like not just like any like particularly like abhorrent murders. I think it's like any like violent traumatic death like produces a ghost or some shit.
Yeah. That's a lot of ghosts out there, huh? Did something just did I just hear a bleat?
I don't think I thought, so.
I just heard a ghost, or not a ghost, a goat bleating.
No, it was a ghost goat. It was Black Phillip.
A ghost. It's the no note. Oh shit! It's the no notes ghost.
The no notes ghost.
So yeah. Saiki kills his wife Kayako and Toshio, and then that leaves the house completely fucked. There's a new house. There's a new homeowners. We've got the salaryman Katsuya, his wife Kazumi, his ill mother Sachie. Sachie is we like the first like of the several vignettes that we see in this movie is Sachie like, well, it's not Sachie. Is it Rika?
The first one is Rika.
Yeah, Rika gets sent to a social worker. Yeah, she gets sent to like take care of Sachie and be like, hey Granny, I am here to help you out. And she's like, okay, this Granny's fucked, and she's just looking in all sorts of directions and weird things.
Right, yeah. What's her name again? The grandmother?
Sachie?
Yeah, Sachie spends like the 30 minutes of the movie she's on screen she's just like sitting and just like meditating on how bad the vibes are. Just right. Like and like shitting and pissing, and she introduces herself to Rika by launching a scary hand and grabbing her through the sliding doors that they have in houses in Japan. I don't know the technical term.
Yeah, I don't either off the top of my head. And then she like there's like iconic audio cue here of just.
Yeah, so.
And I won't do. Sorry, I won't do that often because it's a freaky ass sound. I know it is a freaky ass sound to hear.
Yeah, one of the major buttons this movie pushes for me is the sound is. I can't think of a sound in a horror movie that's more fucked. It's just like a death rattle is what signifies the presence of the ghost, and
Rika hears this and turns around and is like, "Oh fuck." Oh fuck! A shadow baby came to kill my Renly, my own personal Renly. That's Sachie. Sachie is her Renly.
Your own personal Renly is my favorite Marilyn Manson song.
Depeche Mode.
Fuck. Marilyn Manson did a cover. Fuck.
Podcast over. Let's start again.
Yeah, sorry. Scrap this shit.
Yeah, let's talk for 10 minutes. Let's talk for like 15 minutes about creepypasta again.
Sure. Yeah, we should. So,
well,
Rika...
Tell me more things about Smile Dog. Anyways, go on, sorry.
It's like, when Rika shows up to the house is like, I remember this is when like all the hairs on the back of my neck started standing up when I'm watching this movie and just did not go down. They're just hanging out there. because like just some I cannot quantify it because I don't know enough about cinematography or photography, but just something about the way that the house is framed. There's lots of like, I mean, like it's not like a Cabinet of Dr. Caligari thing, but there's lots of like diagonal lines with like the wood and lots of like top down shots, and just something about it I guess feels very familiar and real, even though it's a
Yeah.
setting like a Japanese house that like I've never fucking been in. It like, and the palette is like very soft and
Right.
muted. Rika's wearing this like yellow shirt, like pale yellow shirt. It's like the anodyneness is like signifying like how it's just like when you know how dangerous it is, it just makes it excruciating to watch.
Yeah. But so Rika's there, and yeah, she sees the Grudge ghost kill Sachi, and she's like fucked up over
She
this.
also briefly meets Toshio, who is just like sitting in the closet looking at her because he's a nice
Regular
little
color
boy,
boy this time, not blue.
and his cat Pierogi.
Yep. Um, this is like this entire movie is like told out of order. Do you want to like try and go in order a little bit?
Oh yeah, it
Like,
depends on how
I'm
detailed
looking
your
at the
notes.
my notes are not very detailed. I have to go off the Wikipedia article here. I'm sorry.
Okay, if you do, then we should. Well, I'll pull up the Wikipedia article too because I took notes, but only for the last segment.
Sure, and we can like go in depth on that.
The next because the next couple segments are Kazumi and her husband, the current homeowners of the fucked house, the Gudge. How have we gotten this far in the episode and we haven't said the Gudge yet?
I said the Gudge multiple times.
Oh, I think my hearing's bad. Oh well, anyway, the Gudge.
Sorry, the way
So
you said
continue.
that was just so. Oh, I think my hearing's bad. Like it had like the same inflection of in Hot Fuzz during the play when the girl's like, "I'll kiss thine lips." Like
God,
it
that's a
had that
good
exact
movie.
same inflection.
Well, the next, it's just it's split into sections, introduced with the title card of each character, and it's just all these people getting fucked by the ghost until they get got.
Right.
The next one is Kazumi and her husband, and how does that go? Kazumi gets home, or she's home before her husband is, and the ghost like start fucking with her, and she like goes into like a trance or some shit,
Right.
and then
She gets fucked up.
yeah, her husband gets home from work and sees that his wife is like in a coma,
Uh huh.
and then the ghost start fucking with him too.
Yeah, and then he
We
goes sicko mode
see
because we see him like carry his wife into the attic, right?
right. So that's the first time the addict shows up. He's like carrying her catatonic body. She's just like staring into space.
Really thought she was dead at that point. I was like 100% certain that she was
Yeah,
just...
no, me too. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Uh,
I the reason why I'm taking so long is because I'm looking at the wrong Wikipedia page because there's like a million. This
oh,
guy
yeah.
made a million different versions of the same story. Okay.
Yeah, he did that a lot, huh?
So once the so Kazumi kind of freaks out one final time and dies, and then her husband Katsuya is he's like freaking out because his wife's dead, and then like his face changes and
Yeah.
he starts muttering to and then his sister Hitomi shows up to the house to check on her brother, I think, and he's like muttering to her sister like she like had another man. He's not my son. He's not my son. And like Hitomi's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And
You don't have a son.
yeah. Yeah.
But I think that's supposed to be like the guy who killed his wife and child, right? Because he found out that
Right.
Kayako is fucking around.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, and then I don't remember how he dies, but presumably the ghosts get him. And
Yeah,
then it goes
like the ghosts die. The ghosts
yeah,
do some killing. A lot of people just
mhm.
get killed by the ghosts.
Yeah, yeah. Then it goes to Hitomi, the sister, and in a
Yes.
really cool scene, I think, she is an office worker, and she starts hearing some weird shit going on. And
Right.
she
And then
goes in the bathroom,
yep.
and there's Moaning Myrtle,
Yep, Moaning Myrtle toilet.
Toilet
It's
Basilisk.
I introduced you to the concept of toilet bound Hanako-san, and you said, "Oh yeah, toilet basilisk."
Right, that's the same thing. And there's a very cool shot of her. She freaks out and leaves the office building, and there's a very cool shot of her taking the elevator down, and it's one of those elevators that has glass, uh, semi-glass walls, or the shaft is glass. Don't read into that. And as like the elevator's going down through the various floors, you can see Toshio is sort of
Yeah,
making a
it's
cute
so
little
good.
boy
He's just like,
face in the other room.
yeah, and he's just staring, and then it goes up, and then there's another floor where he's standing and staring, and then it goes up, and there's another floor where he's standing and staring.
It's very gifable, in a very creepy shot. But so she goes back to her house, not the fucked house, her house.
Her regular
But
house.
and this is the other. There's several scenes that very much scared me, but this is the first one that really got to me. And this was compared a lot to The Ring when it first came out, probably just because it was like another super popular J horror at the same time. But this particular scene is like The Ring because, well, after she gets home, she hears like weird shit like outside her door and like throws like a fucking shoe at it and locks the door and goes and
Oh
watches
right, yeah.
TV under her covers.
Yes.
Because like which is so relatable to us because that's what we do when we get like freaked out. It's like, okay,
That's all I've been doing for the last year.
like the novel coronavirus and general anxiety disorder.
It hasn't lifted out her shell.
And the spooky scary skeleton, they can't get me through my weighted blanket, right?
Yep, but it turns out you lifted the blanket, you're getting sloppy from Kayako.
Yeah. But first, this is like the part that's like The Ring. The TV starts
glitching out to fuck
in a way that is extremely scary. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
it glitches in a way that TV should not be allowed. Should not could not glitch to be like.
Oh, but
Yeah,
first,
a creepypasta. It's Sonic.exe happens to her.
Yeah, Sonic.exe, suicidemouse.avi. But yeah, that was the first one. And it was called fucking suicidemouse.avi. It's about like
wasn't it also like Suicide Squidward or something?
Oh yeah, there was Squidward Suicide. But I just want to comment real quickly. The program that Hitomi is watching, it just seems so delightful. It's just a female journalist in like a idyllic river forest setting, listing all of the various species of animals that they found in the area. It just looked wonderful, but yeah, it starts glitching out there. You start kind of seeing a little bit of like Toshio in like the glitches, but then it like freezes and just starts making the death rattle extremely loudly, and the woman's face is like contorted into a really fucked up grimace. Like,
yeah, it's not.
It's a really fucked up face. Don't like to see it. And then It told me turns off the TV, like unplugs the phone, which again, like Sarah said, like we would not have done because it's a lot scarier if a ghost calls you on a phone that's plugged in than if a ghost calls you on a phone that's not plugged in. But she goes under the covers and she's getting some sloppy toppy.
She's getting some sloppy toppy from Kayako. Mm-hmm. Free toppy at 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm. It's so good that she just vanishes into the ether.
Yep, it's so good. You ever get head so good that you just dissolve?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Yeah, I guess I haven't either, because I haven't dissolved. Damn.
God. God. I sorry to get on this tip again, but like fucking, I know I tweeted as such the other day, but like, I have like completely accepted the fact that the first time I like touch another woman's hand after quarantine, I will simply dissolve into dust like Thanos snapped me, but I will be perfectly contented with this because the thing is that like I am so touch starved, it's not good. I know we all are, but like oh my god, I'm fucking dying, Squirtle.
I know. So I think the next part, this is the part I remember the least.
We'll beat that novel coronavirus, though.
Yeah. Yeah, haven't you heard Joe Biden's president?
Biden's opening schools in the first 100 days.
Everything's different now. Everything's so fucking different.
Remember that time that he said today at time of recording that there is nothing he can do to change the course of the pandemic
for several months. There's nothing we can do for the next several months.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sick.
Like I knew there was going to be like an immediate like disappointment level like that, but like I didn't expect it to be like that. Mhm. God, I can't, like, I cannot believe it. Like, I had absolutely zero faith in the Democrats to do anything, and it's somehow worse than I anticipated. Like, I expected them at least to be like, oh no, oh shit, oh, we messed up, we're sorry guys, we're just doing it, but they just come out and say, yeah, we can't do shit, sorry, get fucked.
Fuck you, yeah.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Yeah.
Joe Biden came out and dared me to piss up 10 feet in the air without getting any on myself to get a free college debt paid off.
Yeah, after you don't get any piss on yourself for 2 years in a minority community, while operating in a small business funded by a Pell Grant. That's the vice president now. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so speaking of...
Oh my god. Remember that time that the vice president said... Remember the one time our current now forever vice president, Kamala Harris... remember that time remember the one time she said something good last year and absolutely gooned Biden's ass for busing?
And it was a debate. And it was a debate. Yeah, it was a debate.
I'm sorry to manifest this like this because like for the this is not like a thing that I advertise, but like you are like my I don't know if a wonk is the right thing, but like you are definitely my politics bitching to person when I have things to complain about that are like
fine.
too.
Oh yeah, no. Sometimes you gotta take the black pills to the DMs.
Yeah, right. You can't be posting that shit in public.
Right, yeah.
Has Biden put a moratorium on executions like he said he was going to?
I don't know.
Because there's someone due to be executed in 15 days.
What was so funny is about like the Democrats were not doing anything about the not just the vaccine, the coronavirus. Fuck you. Is Biden said, "Come on, man, give me a break. Come on, man." Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Biden ran on a policy of eliminating the death penalty, and he is not. He could have done like a day one thing about it.
I mean, did he?
Yeah,
like that might have been on his website, but did he? So speaking of social ills, our next segment is about a cop.
Yep,
Three cops.
It's our cop.
Three cops.
He's the cop is our protagonist for the next half hour of this movie.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think it's that. Maybe. Yeah, there's just a lot of cop shit. But there's two cops in the present day as the like new homeowners after the family murders start like turning up dead and such. Um,
Mm-hmm.
these two police officers in Tokyo, or detectives, think, hey, there's something. I think that house might be fucked.
Yeah, that house
So
might be like
they,
wicked turbo fucked.
yeah, the house might be just super fucked. So they review the files on the fucked house, and
Yeah.
they find the lead investigator of the homicides when they originally happened. And they find him in the park with like his kid. It's like, can you come back on this? People are like,
Dying again.
more people are dying, and he's like, I'm like 1 day from retirement, or like, or I just fucking retired. Yeah, he's like a
Yeah.
retired pig. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Uh-huh.
But then he gets got by the ghost. I don't remember how, but he gets got.
Well, because he goes to the house and he's like, oh, I'm going to burn this shit to the ground. But then he, like, sees some schoolgirls up in the attic.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And then,
right.
Kayako,
Oh, not the attic, a bedroom.
A bedroom, right. He goes up into the bedroom and he sees, like, three girls. And, like, I don't know if this is, like, him seeing things, because I don't think they were actually there, right?
No, it's, we'll get to this. The next segment is about his daughter, like, 10 years down the line, and it's her and her friends. He's seen that into the future. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And he sees those three girls and he's like, oh fuck, I can't burn this place down. But then that room goes dark, the girls all scream, and then Kayako crawls out like a freak and gets his ass.
Yeah, that might be the first time we see like I don't even know what kind of animal to describe that walk as. It's so bad.
It's
I really
awful.
hate it. Terrible.
Just the worst to fucking look at.
Yeah, not fresh. So the next segment is Izumi, who is the daughter, who's now a teen. And I think they all end up at the house, but I don't remember. Yeah, they visit the house kind of on like for why teenagers would visit like any like presumed like haunted house, like that's, or like abandoned like asylum or some shit. Like it's spooky scary. So they go there, but her two friends that are with her get got, but Izumi gets out, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, she makes it.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember how they get got, but yeah. And so Azumi doesn't get got right away, but over the next few days at school, she's increasingly like weird shit keeps happening around her. She's increasingly freaked out. Like she sees the class photos of her dead friends on the wall, and she sees that their eyes have been like blackened out in the photos.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
And she like gets more and more like freaked out by like how bad the vibes are, and eventually she sort of goes into a self-imposed like hermitude where she's just putting I mean like as many of us have for the past 10 months, just sort of living in like a bedroom layer where the windows are all like not boarded up, but like lots of like curtains, and it's just like a total mess. But so a couple of her other friends from school come to visit, and Izumi's mom and the cop wife answers the door, and it looks really like haggard and worn down, and because Izumi hasn't been at school for a while. And the mother tells the two friends that she's acting like her husband acted right before her husband died. So she's
a little bit concerned.
Right. So you know that the ghosts they're coming. So what
the fuck happens next?
I don't remember what happens to the friends that are visiting, but this is where Izumi dies. She like sees all these visions of like the friends that died, and the ghost, and then she like sees her father as well. But she but like Kayako, I think, does like the fucked up walk and like drags her off into
Hell.
ghost hell. Ghost hell.
Yeah. And then we get into the last like thingy, right?
The last segment, Kayako. Holy shit, this is a bad one. So we go back to Rika, and after she witnessed the grandmother get got by the ghost, but it seems like some time has passed and she's relatively fine. She hasn't been bothered by the ghost yet, but she's at work and taking a phone call to arrange a hangout sesh with her friend Mariko, who is a school teacher, and in the background, the client she's taking care of, Mr. Saito, is doing like a peekaboo thing with his hands, and like at first like he's right behind her, and like his tongue is like doing like a gross like wiggly thing, and at first you think he's like being horny, but then you sort of figure out, oh no, there's some spectral activity here. So she takes care of him for the day and pushes him around in the wheelchair, and the whole time he's doing peekaboo and talking to someone who's not there. But Rika hangs out with Mirko. They have a nice day. They go get a meal, and Mirko is telling Rika about how she has a problem student in her class and she's not sure what to do about it, when Pierogi and Toshio show up under the table, and Rika freaks the fuck out and like runs out of the restaurant.
Right,
and,
understandably so.
Yeah, understandably so. And that night when she is sleeping, Pierogi keeps yelling, and then when she wakes up, because Pierogi keeps yelling, Pierogi has done mitosis into like 24 pierogies just like strewn around the room.
Right.
It's just,
and it's supposed to be a source of horror, but the thing is that it's just like, I want to be in a room with 24 cats.
I would simply pet the kitties. I would not be scared.
I think if I was in a room with 24 cats, I think that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That would be kitty sweet.
Yeah, Kayako is the only scary ghost. Toshio is nice. Pierogi is nice. Kayako is the only one that looks scary. I would be fine. Yeah. I would be fine if my apartment was just haunted by Toshio and Pierogi. They're just hanging out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next morning, Rika calls her friend back. She's like, "Hey, sorry, I freaked the fuck out yesterday." And Mariko is like, "Oh yeah, you're fine. I'm just going over to the house of this problem student, and it's the Grudge. The house is the Grudge. The problem student's
it's the Grudge house.
And
the problem student's Toshio. The house is the Grudge house, and then
the house is the Grudge house, and then they're hotboxing. It cuts to Mariko and Toshio sitting, and there's like some sort of smoke rising for presumably ghostly reasons, but it looks like they're hotboxing. It looks like a smoke sesh. Because there's like lots of shit all around the room, like it sort of like reads as like Doritos and like Xboxes.
Right. We were talking about like would you hotbox the Grudge house for $2 million? And my response to that question was just, this is the exact same as that image that's like, would you take a shit for $45 quadrillion? Like I would smoke out the Grudge house anyways, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, like, only if Kayako wasn't there. I could.
Maybe Kayako is like chill though.
No, she's. We find out in a couple minutes, she's not necessarily malicious, but she's just so scary to look at. Like I just can't.
Right, but what if she was chill and she smoked cool weed?
No, that's what I'm saying. Can you imagine the sound she would make when she coughed on that loud blount?
She just
really bad.
Just
I fucking hate that shit.
And it's just like the tiniest little like stream of smoke coming out of her mouth. And she just like exhales for like a minute. Mm-hmm. Anyways, yes, I would hotbox the Grudge house.
Yeah, we would hotbox the Grudge house. But Rika realizes what's going on. It's like, freak the fuck out. Drives over to the house. It is now like dark out. It's night, and the house is presumably empty. So it's like sort of a drawn out "Where's Pierogi" of Rika walking through the darkened house and like hearing like spooky shit and such.
Yeah, and be like, where the fuck are you? Where are you?
And Marika gets dragged up to the attic by Kayako, and so Rika runs back downstairs while there's just sort of ghostly noises going on, and she and she like stops in front of the mirror that is at the bottom of the stairs.
Because when she runs in front of it, it's
right. Yeah.
She runs in front of the reflection. The reflection is Kayako.
Yeah, and she kind of like notices that out of the. So she like stops and like looks into the mirror for a second, and she sort of slowly realizes that the peekaboo thing of holding your splayed fingers in front of your eyes is how you can actually see the ghosts. So it's just a flashback of I guess like all the times the ghosts were there that she didn't see, and then oh my god, I just it's so bad. So like a jump scare gives you a physical like reaction that's like startling, but there's like another like type of physical reaction I've gotten from horror. I don't know if this is something where it's like it's just like something like you read and like it just feels like it's not the like rush of like adrenaline because you were startled, but because like it's startled by something quick that happened, but like something drawn out is like freaking you out, and it's like being in a nightmare and like you can't like look away, and like the scare like just goes on for like a few seconds longer than a jump scare would. So that is my reaction to this scene, because the whole movie you've been seeing the ghost. You've been seeing Toshio, and sometimes he's blue and sometimes he's regular, but mostly he's nice. And Kayako, I mean, like, again, she looks really fucked up, and like all of her joints are at odd angles, and she walks with her elbows like pointed out. It's really bad, but it's like, okay, I've like seen her like a few times now. Like I know what to expect when like ghost shit starts happening. But but Rika is waiting at the bottom of the stairs, and like Kayako's death rattle is like sounding out, and Kayako sort of just drags herself into the frame, and she's covered in blood. And I just had such a reaction to that. And it's not just the sight of it being something unexpected, and not just like the death rattle, but also like the audio soundtrack. Right,
the entire really everything just comes to a head.
The entire really everything, yeah. It's like, I don't know enough about... Yeah, I don't know enough about audio. I feel like lately on
Tumblr there's... Sorry.
Sorry. Okay, you go.
Yeah. So you know how lately there's been like that meme going around, like I don't know if it's a meme, but it's like a repeated phrase that I'm seeing a lot, that it's like, this is the fucking thing ever. Like this is the not saying it's the fucking best or the fucking worst,
it's
just
the fucking thing ever, yeah.
This is the fucking thing ever. And really all the things just coalesce into one fucking thing. And this is the fucking thing ever.
I don't know enough about audio to like quantify as like, I think maybe like damp or like echoey, but the sound effect, it like sounds like the sound that would make when Sadako crawls through the TV in The Ring, if you heard that in person. It like feels like it's like almost like phasing through the fabric of reality. And like it's like a nightmare. Like Rika is just like standing there like with the audience, and all we can do is just like watch Kayako like drag herself down. And but like when she gets to the bottom of the stairs, and it's like, oh god, she stops kind of making the death rattle noise, and as she's like crawling just up to Rika, and she starts, it's like human screams. It like sounds like a person. And Rika does the peekaboo thing when she's right in front of her, and she like flashes back to all the times she has encountered Kayako and sees her not as the ghost self and sort of like the Japanese ghost style of like the painted white face with like that outlined like black eyes, and like the stringy long black hair, but seeing Kayako as she was in life as like a beautiful young woman with her hair is like not fucked, she just looks like a normal woman. And it's like I don't know, like the musical cue is also like sad, and it's like kind of it gives it, I think, an emotional resonance that if this was absent, I would not like this movie as much, because the centerpiece is like domestic violence murders. But it's like Kayako, she reaches out to Rika and she grabs her, and it's not like Kayako's trying to hurt Rika or like she's coming for her. It's just like it's almost like asking for like recognition, and it's
right.
And the fact that Rika's gonna die is something that neither, and like Kayako is gonna kind of kill her, is like something that neither of them can change, because that's just how the cycle goes. The horror of the murders just have permanently stained this place, and so the cycle is doomed to play out forever. And that's what happens at the end, because we see the streets are filled with the streets are... Oh yeah, I think Kayako disappears or something, or like dissolves, but Kayako doesn't kill Rika. The husband, Takeo, sort of starts walking down the stairs very slowly, and he's spattered with blood, and he sort of reaches out his blood-stained hand to the camera and like presumably like chokes Rika to death. And then it's like... Yeah.
And then it's the streets. The streets are all empty. The car is on fire, and there's nobody behind the wheel. Thank you. I have made the fucking Dead Flag Blues reference on like 3 podcasts within the past 6 months, and no one has fucking gotten it.
Oh man, that like I never even like really listened to Godspeed, and I feel like that was a meme for a while. Dead Flag Blues.
It was, but like everyone I've referenced it to is not familiar with the blood of the innocent is splattered all over the top.
I feel I recently saw the monologue about us sleeping on the beach. Like that's something Joe Biden said. It's like a corn pop story.
Now listen here, Jack. Now, when I was a kid, the streets were all empty, and I saw a car, and I asked my dad, why is that car on fire? And there's nobody behind and my dad said, Joey, you listen to me. That's normal human activity. That's what 2 men love to do.
They love each other, and there's nothing wrong with that. The most real story ever told. So yeah, there's cars on fire, no driver at the wheel. Like the streets are empty, and it's just like a bunch of missing person posters blowing about. And we go back to the attic, which is like, I don't think we mentioned it, but it's like a significant location because that's where like the murders. That's where he killed Kayako. That's where a lot of the ghostly stuff comes from.
Right.
Rika is like lying dead in the attic, and like her eyes are closed, but her hair is like really long, like Kayako's not stringy like Ghost Kayako, but like she just got a blowout.
Long like Kayako's, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She got her back blown out.
Then it slowly zooms in on her face, and her eyes open, and it's a really good shot because her face is pale, but her eyes are like very bloodshot, and she does the death rattle, and that is the end of the Grudge.
The Grudge. And that's the movie. On a scale of 0 to 5 peekaboos, how many peekaboos are you going to give the Grudge?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say 5 peekaboos, because judging a horror movie, it's like, first it's like, is it good? And that's like a separate criteria often from, is it really scary? The Grudge is both. I probably wouldn't rank it as high as 5 peekaboos. It's just like as a movie on its own, but like as like a horror movie, it's scariest shit I've ever seen. So scary, hate it.
Yeah, I really want to watch this movie in like a I really just want to watch this movie in like a movie theater or something someday, or like just like a home theater environment or something. Someday
we'll have that.
I'm coming up on a year since I know most of us are, but like I'm coming up on a year since the last time I saw a movie in the theater, and I'm kind of starting to like I was not like one of those bitches who was like, oh, I need to go to the cinema every week, but like I kind of like to go. I Fathom Events does anime movie screenings. There's good movies coming out. Yeah, right. I would have loved to have laughed at I would have loved to laugh at Wonder Woman 1984 in the theater with friends.
What about the film of Borat?
God, if only I could have seen Borat's subsequent movie film.
If only I could have seen Borat's dingus on the big screen.
If only I could have seen Rudy Giuliani's penis.
Yeah, ooh, that probably looks like an elephant nose. Can't be good.
Yeah. Oh God. Anyway. Rudy Giuliani's existence is just a backdoor pilot to an Elephant Man TV series.
Yeah.
He's the John Merrick of the modern era.
He's remarkable. I wonder if he butt dialed anybody recently.
God, that'd be pretty funny if he did.
Pretty funny because it involves his butt, which is so funny. Part of the anyway, yeah, very scary movie.
So now we've got questions. At CU Space Indian at FlourishCaster _ asks, is the Catboy Ghost the logical conclusion of Biden's America? I'm not sure where the concept of Catboy Ghost comes from. Oh yeah, that's what Biden will do to us.
No, there's a boy and there's a cat.
There's a boy, a cat, and there's a ghost. Yeah. Biden's America will release the forced feminization gas upon the nation, and for more information about Joe Biden's radical gender plan, go listen to our episode on Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, Joe Biden wants to do some Al Tucker shit to Toshio and Pierogi so he can make Catboy Ghost. No! This is why we have to impeach him.
Yeah. Remember how Marjorie Taylor Greene brought articles of impeachment the day after?
I keep thinking about that meme. That's the edited screenshot of Twin Peaks, and it says every day, once a day, impeach the president. And I think we should do that going forward. It's so funny, and it only gets funnier the more times you do it.
Right, like impeachment is such like a hallowed thing to this country. What if we just said like, oh, okay, just throw it on that guy, impeach that guy.
Impeach everybody every day. It's so funny.
Honestly, let someone else have a fucking crack at being Speaker of the House. Mm-hmm. I would. Oh my God, someone please impeach Miss Pelosi, Miss Khaleesi.
Miss Khaleesi, yeah.
Jasmine Marsh at Pidmon asks, if y'all were under temporary stewardship of a haunted-ass house, how would you best try to profit?
So I think we've already covered this. 2 words, hot box.
Hot box the ghost house.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot about the ending. So the deal of the Grudge is it kills you once you go in the house. Once have you entered the house, like, you are doomed. It's not, like, a particular timeline, but you're definitely gonna get Grudged. So, like, the ending of the movie shows the entire streets of Tokyo empty, which is, like, 30 million people? Like, Tokyo's, like, enormous. So, like, so, if they all got Grudged, then clearly they all went in the house. Why would the entire population of Tokyo go in one fairly snug house?
The answer is Peacock Meetup 2018.
Yes! Peacock Meetup!
Peacock Meetup 2022 in the Grudge house.
Uh-huh. We're gonna hotbox it.
We're gonna hotbox the Grudge house with the mystery bong.
I was gonna say bong
this
criminals
is like
welcome.
levels. This is like levels of esoteric references that like I am now like making jokes that for like a large small handful of people are cognizant of.
I mean, I assume that's what I'm always doing. like Peacock lore is like so, it's such a rich tapestry.
Yeah, Peacock God, the fucking Peacock quilt. I'm just imagining all the patches we would have on the Peacock quilt.
One of them is a gear for when your gears are turning.
Right. There's all 10 of those Daenerys faces are on there.
Oh yeah.
The S emoji for Jorah. Mood, yep. Wyndham Hotels room key card.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, go listen to Peacock. That's it for questions. So now we're going to do recommendations. Do you have a recommendation at the ready, or do you need me to go first? I can do.
Yeah, you need to go first. Sorry.
Okay. So my recommendation is going to be another anime from this season called Sk8 the Infinity. It's a skateboarding anime, and if you know anything about me, I have been clamoring for a fucking extreme sports anime for as long as I have liked to watch anime, which is frankly only about 3 years, but like still it's a long time to want something. Because like I was looking back over the history of anime, like there's no skateboarding, there's no snowboarding. I would take roller skating, I would take fucking BMX, I'll take whatever, and there's nothing. And now it gives me this. The universe has given unto me Sk8 the Infinity. Not only is it a skateboarding anime, but it's like really fucking good. It's got like an all-star cast. So like if you Caroline, did you watch Stardust Crusaders, JoJo?
Yeah, no, I've seen all JoJo.
Okay, so Miyake Kenta is in it. Who's the voice of Avdol. And he is playing a guy who looks like Pesci from Part 5, except for wearing Joker makeup. And he's a skateboarding heel.
So very handsome is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yes. Koyasu Takahito, Dio, is in there also as a skateboarding evil man. But it's also scratching a snowboarding itch because one of the protagonists is his dad's Canadian, his mom's Japanese, and he's immigrating back to Japan at the age of like 16 or so, after having lived in Canada all his life. So he's like trying to skateboard like he's snowboarding, and like I don't have much experience with skateboarding, but I have done a lot of snowboarding, and like all of the snowboarding stuff is so fucking cool to see, because it's not like X Games shit, it's like downhill jam racing, and it's very cool. I like it a lot. Sk8 the Infinity, it's fun. You have sons, you've got great voices, you've got really cool skateboarding. The sons are an imperative part. Caroline, what you got?
Sons. I would like to recommend a bird. I've been saying recently for like a year now, but I keep getting more and more into birds, and I would like to tell you all about a man named the California scrub jay. He's very handsome. He has sort of a deep, or like a not like navy blue, but like a solid blue back, and he's large, and he is a corvid, so he's very smart. And he likes to hop around and scream and shell peanuts. I guess they like whole peanuts, is what it said on some bird sites I looked up, because I saw a man in the tree outside my window, and he had a whole shelled peanut in his beak, and I was like, where did that wild son of a gun get a whole shelled peanut? But I guess people leave them out for birds because it's a fun puzzle. They like to be enriched. So look up California scrub jay, very handsome. I stan.
We love birds here. Caroline, where can people find you online and elsewhere?
Yeah, so I am at Winter's House with, instead of an I, it is a 1, so W1 Winter's House on Twitter.
You keep getting Jack Twitter keeps coming to your house and kicking your door.
Ted Wheeler. Only twice. I said fuck you to Ted Wheeler, and he didn't like that, so I got suspended, and then I got suspended for suspendee evasion on the account I made to evade the suspendee, which is very unfair. So now evading it again. And I'm also in like HKIP Peacock Discord posting.
Yeah, we love you there.
Yeah, I love to post.
We love it when you're posting.
Where do you post?
I post everywhere. Posting in the morning, posting in the evening, posting at supper time. When posting's on my iPhone, I can do posting anytime. But if you want to find my posts, you can check me out on Twitter at SunhatJenya, and also listen to my other podcasts like The Wonder Years, which just had an episode go out last week. we're back, baby. We're gonna try. I think we're gonna try and get to the end of the books because there's not many left of them. Henry Kissinger's Pokemon going to die. I was on the last one of those. We should toss another one of those together and just have like looking back on the funny Trump moments because I really want to talk about the times that he ate paper.
Oh my god, he was so funny.
And my newest podcast, Special Grade Snacks, my Jujutsu Kaisen watch along podcast, the anime and manga with which I am currently hyperfixated upon and obsessed with. We are the show is back for the season, and we as a result, so are we. We just recorded an episode earlier today, and it'll be out by the time you're hearing this. If you want to go listen, I really recommend it. I think it's a good anime. I think it's a good manga. I think it's a good podcast. Those are all so graciously hosted on Noisepace.xyz, which is run by Matt GameCube, who we all love and respect. Salute to Matt GameCube. Very few left.
Very few left.
Thank you to Seda for doing our intro and outro music. Find them making music under people you meet outside of bars. Head to gaygothvibes.online to hear more of their music. It's my favorite URL on the internet. Sometimes I just type gaygothvibes.online into my URL bar just because it's a fun thing to type. Good. Thank you to Blair at Blair Kitch on Twitter for editing this podcast and so many of our other podcasts. We love you so much, Blair. Seda and Blair are also on the Wonder Yerks, so listen to that. I think that's gonna... Patreon. Patreon.com/fearbaiting. $1 a month gets you early access to the episodes if we get them up early. $5 a month gets you your name right on the podcast and a message right on the podcast. $10 a month gets all that, and you get to make us watch a movie. So thank you very much to... Hold on, I gotta check the Patreon real quick, actually. I just realized that I didn't have it pulled up. Thank you very much to... Come on, Patreon, give me my shit. Work with me here. Okay, here we go. Thank you very much to Sensual... No, wait, that's... God damn it. Okay. Sorry, Blair.
John Roderick and the Long Winters.
Thank you very much to John Rodman and the Long Bamber. The thing, everyone posting about how much they fucking hated that song after that stuff came out, like, made me feel like the sad SpongeBob fish meme of like, wait, you guys hated the Long Winters? Oh no.
Oh no.
Because like, I really liked, I listened to Put in the Days. I haven't listened to it in a while, but like, I listened to that album a lot back in like high school and early college.
Yeah, I saw a couple of people posting about like having listened to the Long Winters as a band, but I exclusively know it as the Bim Bam.
Yeah, I truly do. I really did think When I Pretend to Fall is a great album. I thought that was a good one. Anyways, thank you to Ducky Aisha, Paul Moran, Kit Spindler, and Michael Kaiser. We love you all so much. I believe that's all of my shit to plug. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it doesn't really matter. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I gotta go. So until next time, I'm Sara.
And I'm Caroline.
And remember,
you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Good night, everyone.